Hello everyone, good evening and welcome back to Ace Combat 5. Last time, we almost completed the Yuktobanya arc. We left off at Mission 18, Fortress, because since we're doing the campaign mode, we can't just stop after Fortress, we go directly into 84 and 82, which goes directly into Final Option. So, technically, we have that little bit left, but we're pretty much done with the Yuktobanya arc, and we're going directly into the Rosgreaves arc. So, without further ado, let us begin.
Look at that wreckage. I'm amazed they're still making them like this.
They?
This looks like a standard fighter jet, but it's actually different.
Because it's
Done a lot of things to
Erusian.
reduce the number of parts and cut
It's
down
a wyvern.
manufacturing costs, without sacrificing the plane's strength and performance. Very cost effective. You could make 3 planes for the price of 2 this way.
Who's this they you're referring to?
North Ossia Grunder Industries. Formerly the South Belka Munitions Factory.
Why is Grunder making or producing
But
wyverns?
Ossia's taken over that land now. South Belkan technology is being used for Ossia. Why does Yuktobania have this?
Good question. Actually, speaking of Belka, Ossia recruited some Belkan flying aces after the war 15 years ago to strengthen our Air Force. You know about this?
No. Really?
An aggressor squadron comprised entirely of Belkan aces, our old enemy. Well, that's the
Apparently
rumor.
there is lore behind it. I
Even
just
an
looked
old
it up on
fox like
Acepedia.
me isn't sure they exist. I bet the current administration isn't even aware of the story.
Turns out the FCU gave the plans to Grunder to help build.
Before the Ossian ground forces can proceed into the Yuktobanian capital of Sinigrad, they'll have to deal with Kruik Fortress directly in their path. The robust defense of this fortress has stalled the advance of our armies for the past 5 days.
Wow,
If
the
this
Ossian's
situation
taken
continues for
over
much longer,
at least half
it
of
will give
Yuktobania.
Yuktobania time to complete preparations for a counterattack. We need to take
Damn.
the fortress and enable our ground forces to reach the enemy capital as quickly as possible. To do this, we will launch an air attack on Kruik Fortress. Our last attack sortie fell prey to their anti-aircraft guns and air defense fighters. Deal a decisive blow to the fortress and its surrounding air power, and support the ground forces as they penetrate the complex.
Hello,
Open the
Starscream.
door to Kruik.
Pow,
The day of Sinigrad's liberation is near.
Sounds like you've been watching Fuakoko or the twins. Just clips of them. Yeah, same here. All right. Penetrate the fortress. Welcome, Foxhound. That's what we're going to do. Now, what would be the best one to do this with? We're going to go with the flat pack.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, which plane should I use? We're launching with this formation then?
No. I want something that can at least. We're not going to go for killing all the aircraft in 8492, but we're going to at least pick something that has the speed to outrun them. Stealthy. Stealth doesn't mean shit when you're the player. Welcome, Sovereign. This time we're selling the dream of baseball, I guess. You had 2 Hornets fly and Halloween House. Nice.
mile to refueling craft.
It's a gambling app that's barely legal. It's probably legal in my
500
state.
yards to go.
Because my state, I think, last year legalized sports betting.
50 yards to go.
It was opening day for the Royals, so
Blaze, maintain your crew.
we,
You're pretty good, Blaze. Commencing refueling.
you beat the Giants, nice. I'm not sure how the Royals did. Oh, the Royals got their asses handed to them. Nice.
King Cobra to Able. Today we're gonna do it. This is Able. Don't be stupid. Can't you see that wall in front of us? We're getting air support from Sand Island today. Roger that. I'll tell everyone now.
Also, Starscream, it's your favorite mission.
Lieutenant Colonel,
Fuck this mission.
message to our armies.
Can kiss.
Captured. Go back to your country. All right then. Let's finish this up quick so we can get home to our families.
Edge engaging.
Archer, engaging.
One literally admitted it was a bot. Nice. Also, welcome, Cross.
Place top priority on eliminating the threat to our ground forces. We're counting on you.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
Starscream says this mission can kiss his ass.
Supposedly the Rosgraves we keep hearing about. Radio intercept team. Does the enemy have something hidden up their sleeve? Our air support's from Sand Island, so don't worry about a thing.
Come on, hit it.
Enemy facility
Bum,
confirmed
bum,
destroyed.
bum,
Watch out for
bum,
enemy planes.
bum,
We're dealing with the Rosgraves here.
bum. Hit. Ew.
I see it. The Coliseum is still in operation. This is the
Don't
third
disagree.
attempt. Remember, there will be no
I actually don't hate this mission,
another large-scale offensive. This is the third time.
but again, like I said in the A-Style podcast, which may or may not be out by now, I don't remember what episode it was in, but
Target hit.
because I played 6 first, I knew exactly what to do for this mission. Get nothing but the Nighthawk. Yeah, I picked the Rafale for this one.
It's up to you to prioritize the targets for this attack.
If we break through here, the capital's just ahead. Sorry, no visitors allowed. That fortress wall's pretty high. It'll be a blast to break it down.
Can I blow these guys up now?
Allied fleets overhead. This is the Fertilance Armor Brigade.
Yes, I can!
All right, roger that. Air support is with us. All Fertilance units, HQ to first platoon. Move forward. Here they come. I've been waiting for this. HQ, we're broken through the Southern Fortress wall. Roger. Nice work. First priority.
Yeah, just because they're not targetable doesn't mean you can't blow them up with a bomb. Bomb doesn't give a shit about target. Bomb just gives a shit about gravity.
This fortress has turned out to be full of surprises. Keep your takeoff rolls short. Begin launch. Climb as steep as you can the moment you're airborne. Use max throttle. We'll get shut down before we even make it out. This is the only way. You've got to carry out your mission.
Enemy planes taking off from Fortress Runway. They're sending reinforcements to launch a counterattack.
Yep.
Commence attack.
Targeting the Rosgraves and the enemy strike craft.
Our truck's been blown off. We can't maneuver. King
Eh.
Cobra, get out while we can still provide cover. This is Tarantula. We're halfway through the fortress. If things keep going like this, we just might pull it off this time.
Enemy
like demons to the enemy. They're almost setting off more secondary explosions.
Sam, confirmed destroyed.
These guys
Hey.
are better than I imagined.
These pilots are good. They've got some sharp
Sorry,
guns.
your overconfidence is your weakness. Hit.
Looks like we'll be able to enjoy the new year with our families, thanks to Sand Island.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed. Missile hit.
Advance at slow speed. Watch out for infantry attacks.
At this rate, we'll be able to make up for all that lost time.
Yeah, I don't think first time I played this I ever really went after the air targets.
Grab the fortress exit. Should we go outside? Please advise.
Sure, go ahead.
Break down the gate. Thanks for your instructions from above. Good luck to you.
I got you guys.
You're gonna run all the way to Citigrad. Push them back all the way to Halred.
Box 2. Missile off target.
How much longer before you shoot those planes out of our sight?
I got it.
Lure them over here. We'll attack from both sides.
This guy's good.
Those guys are gonna blow away the entire fortress. Come on! It's the Rose Breeze!
Yeah,
Finally shook off that missile. Continued resistance.
having played Rogno Fortress a lot, I knew exactly what to do for this mission.
Come on, keep going.
March Madness is ending soon. Oh, really? I haven't really paid attention.
These are the aces.
Who's still in it?
I can't shake them off.
Get the Rose Breeze over here now! Our lives are depending on them!
Please let us make it tight.
There are the 4 wings of Sand Island, but I only see 3. Don't you know? Only good boys can see the 4th one.
Missile evaded.
Sweet 16, Elite 8. Is it the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8?
We made it! Another fortress wall taken down! We skewered them!
Excellent. Hey, send a message back to the enemy. This fortress has been successfully captured. We're going back to our country real soon.
Well, KU's out.
The so-called impregnable fortress fell in half a day, and the momentum of the Osean army had reached a peak. Its final stronghold lost, the Yuktubanian army was setting up a barricade in the urban area up ahead. The next battle could see a lot of bloodshed, with innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. However,
Yeah, I
the
don't
men
pay
and
attention to
officers of the
sports
Osean army
ball
were optimistic.
much at all these days.
As long as the 3 fighters from Sand Island were taking part in the action, things would turn out all right. They have become the center of the army's strength now.
Directly into 8492.
Wardog Squadron, this is Thunderhead. Fly to the tanker for refueling. There is an allied squadron to the east of your position. They'll guide you to the tanker for air refueling. Good work, people. We're one step away from the enemy's capital. We can win this as long as you're with us. I can feel it.
Those enemy pilots we fought today. I can't imagine how wonderful it would be to fly with them in peacetime.
Yeah.
Wardog, this is the 8492nd Squadron. Can you see us? It'll be an honor for us to escort you heroes. Let's go home.
Yeah. But I'm still wondering what Captain Chopper was doing when...
What about Chopper? I mean, when he was following Nagase's idiotic orders? Uh-oh.
Escort plane. Oh, Army's trying to lead us into a trap. Just like back at the stadium.
Thunderhead.
That one's
Thunderhead,
real.
respond.
Multiple unmarked fighters inbound. Hey, is that their voice on the radio?
You must destroy them. Keep them at them in this war.
Roger. We'll surround them and attack from all directions.
The 84 92nd Squadron aren't Yuktobanian spies?
8492. I know I've heard that somewhere before. That's right. Before Company's President's emergency landing, it was the 84 92nd who took our place.
Yeah, you're right.
We got the president, too. So that's what escalated the war.
Yeah.
We've got to tell people about this. But how? We're completely surrounded.
Silver breakthrough.
I'm breaking through
Come
their
on.
curtain.
Come on. Come on.
Edge, Fox 2.
Come on. Turn. Turn. Oh, God.
Captain, you stalled. Are you all right?
No, I'm not.
Penetrate their barrier cabin. Head east.
Fuck it. Run.
I've got nothing but gray on my radar. It's being jammed.
I can't outturn these Burkitts in this thing.
Trapped. We fell right into it.
No good. He dodged it.
Captain, we've got to make it back. Even if we have to turn our
But
backs to the enemy.
I'm faster than the Burkitts.
Yes, we still have things we have to do. And people we have to protect. I'll only concentrate on the enemies directly in our path. Captain, let's hurry.
Ow. Good thing the flat pack's a bit tankier.
The only thing we can do now is escape as quickly as possible. Let's hurry back home.
Oh, we got 2 aircraft.
Would it surprise you? if
Have
I
their
said
turn
that
lane for
President
specific
Harling is
missions.
nowhere
If they
to be
could.
found within the
I know, right?
Not really. The hardline war Osia's waging right now hardly resembles the peace policy the president was promoting. Let me guess. He disappeared just before we invaded Yuktobania, right?
Exactly. My journalist friends told me that nobody's seen him enter or leave the office since. All of his decisions are communicated through the vice president. And it gets better. A lot of the military officers that resigned over disagreement with the president's
'Cause,
arms
no.
reduction plan have started to return.
Welcome, Zakale.
I found out something myself. That Belkan aggressor force I was telling you about. Apparently, they're called the 84 92nd Squadron. Also, and here's the kicker, Captain Hamilton, the adjutant base commander here, used to be assigned to the 84 92nd.
What?
Oh, they're back.
There's no point in talking to that blockhead commander. He treated our president like an idiot just because he wanted peace.
What about his adjutant, Captain Hamilton?
Roger that. The captain and I will go see him. Grim, you go let Jeanette and Pops know.
Right. Be careful.
What? Nagase and the captain went to see Hamilton?
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
Let's hurry.
I'm not sure if Alpleruth was connected to the Greymen. I think he was just a useful idiot.
We'll have to talk to the base commander ourselves.
Thank you for coming, Second Lieutenant.
It's nothing to suggest he was. He was a warhawk, but not a traitor.
Me?
Special Forces Second Lieutenant Peter N. Beagle. Or I guess you prefer Pops. 15 years ago, You and Bartlett were shot down over enemy terrain.
Warmongering
Bartlett's
vice
squad
president
HQ was
sounds familiar.
destroyed. And all of us days
Yeah, we've had a
Belka's magnetic
few
pulse.
of those.
When you made it back to the Allied front lines, it was Bartlett's word that convinced them that you were his squadron leader. Is that really true? Bartlett turned out to be a spy. So, who are you really? Can't prove anything about your military record, can you?
This way.
Oh, my hatred for this scene is because he fires 6 shots at point blank range after they've left with a gun that has like 10 rounds to the magazine. He misses all the shots.
Hamilton's got the base commander deceived, too.
I punched that guy's lights out.
Also, Sovereign, a broken clock is right twice a day, so
I don't know who it is, but someone's trying to widen the rift between the two countries
This
and
ain't
keep
the
this war
army.
going. If Osea continues to win, then the war will be over.
And they're after us to prevent that? You're kidding.
he ain't gotta shoot straight.
You people are the pillar of morale for the entire Osean army now.
And now you know something you were better off not knowing. The president's disappearance.
How's the Colonel
Listen, Pops,
look
who
like
is
that?
the-
Well, he probably came in during peacetime, so the standards were probably lower.
It's no good.
And as an administrator, he doesn't have to do any actual fighting.
Hangar C in the rear probably isn't so heavily guarded.
Yeah, but over there's nothing but...
We'll escape with my training jets.
Some people are also just built
Good thing I
bigger.
maintain all my planes well.
True,
Let's try it. Jeanette, you take the seat.
but Peralt doesn't look big boned. He looks chonkers. Heckin' chonkers. Time for everyone's favorite mission where you follow Pops in an unarmed trainer aircraft. That's slow as hell. Fuck this mission. Fuck it so hard. I once crashed directly into Pops on stream because I normally go full throttle. He didn't. And because he's a target ally to follow, he's got collision. Yes, you did. Well, I'm glad I entertained you.
So where do we go now? We no longer have a home to return to. Attention all Air Force planes. Enemy spy elements have made off with 4 training jets and are heading north. Find them and shoot them down. Repeat, all Air Force planes.
That's Hamilton's voice.
Guess I'll try my hand at combat maneuver.
The Oseans don't have an air force, they have an air defense force. Get it right, Hamilton?
This is the 84 92nd Squadron. We have a visual on the enemy. Engaging.
It's them.
The clever writing there.
Roger, 84 92nd.
Wouldn't have no one respond to that because, after all, they're not the OAF.
I can't believe it. You can believe what you're
That's why I have the RACS as your client. RACS, Royal
84 92nd. Roger.
something. I don't know.
With me now. Don't worry.
Yeah, Thunderhead is useful idiot. That's why I hate him.
Here we go.
Razgri's Air Command. Okay. For a long time back in Black Ops 2, I had REAF, the Republic of Ameria Air Force. I even had Floof come up with the Amerian Roundel for me on the Black Ops 2. Sounds like Lifeline and a little bit. Clan tag. Try to remember your clan tag from your Xbox days. Oh yes. Back in the days of the 360 and the PS3.
There's a strong magnetic field all around it. Our radar's out too, so you guys better...
Those are the Wild West days of voice chat.
The ravine is widening up ahead. What's that?
It's a scrap yard.
Well, since I'm not, I don't really have any experience on that, but yeah, the that's why I call it the Wild West. All due respect, Combine. Don't think anyone from Offner or Grabic had any morals since 1995. Yeah. Also, that's why I basically stuck to closed party chats with people that I actually knew. Memba 1995.
Amazing. Where did you
Like in real life? Barely.
Census to follow that?
In Strange Real, yes, I do. Ace Combat 0. But in real life, I was... Let's see here. I was 6 in 1995.
So intense. My senses are sharp as knives right now. Where did you learn how to fly like this, Pops?
So I don't really remember 1995.
The enemy's closing from 6 o'clock.
E5 real night. Yep.
The cliff faces are blowing right by the canopy.
And some of you in the chat weren't even alive in 1995.
I can't even blink. My eyes are drying up.
Listen, you weren't even a thought.
That was a close one. Is the 8492nd following us? I'm too busy to check my 6 right now.
Hey, you still keeping up with me?
No.
I'd like you to throw in the towel. Not much we can do but ride this one out. Relax. You can do this.
Yes, sir.
You need to concentrate. Stay cool.
I'm not sure when my parents got married. You just got to press to stop checking. Did you make yourself feel old, Foxhound?
Grim, you doing okay?
Yes, but not nearly as okay as you sound.
It's okay, Starscream.
How's Jeanette doing?
You're not the only youngin' in the chat.
The guy's pretty tough.
Grim, don't deviate from the course.
We're diving into
Yeah, there's no shame getting older.
You all ready for this? Sorry.
Means you survived.
I guess that question was a little silly.
You survived this twisted game called life for another year.
There's no way I can fly like that.
Archer, you're gonna have to be flying like this for realsies
Hoxie's the
a couple
only guy
missions
who
from
can
now.
fly right
The flattest little mountain. Just wait till you have to fight in a canyon. Oh wait, that's right, you won't be fighting in a canyon because the Wingman AI doesn't work in Ghosts of Roz Grease.
Only if we're both flying the same type of plane.
I have to do all the heavy lifting. Again. As usual. Yeah, apparently there are missions in this game where the Wingman Eye just doesn't work. Yeah, Kirk ejected and lived. Also, Pops is demonstrating Belkin sorcery. He just went underground.
It's pitch black.
Don't lose your sense of range in the darkness.
This is unreal. It's insane.
Oh, someone grabbed him, clung to dear life. Which aircraft is he in? Is he in Pops' plane? Or is he in, like, one of our planes?
You're giving me way too much credit.
Call this pitch black Grimmy, okay?
Stay low, or you'll graze the ceiling.
Keep a wide field of vision. Right, that's it. I knew you could do it. You've all become excellent pilots.
I can see the exit. There's the open sky on the other side.
The exit.
How can you see the exit? There's turns, Nagase.
This is Edge. Are we still being pursued?
Flying with Blaze. Okay.
Roger. Looks
Really,
like
I see a rock. Amazing ice. Yeah, you could be with Blaze. Who adopted Kirk after Chopper passed? Because, Kirk was Chopper's dog.
This is Thunderhead. What happened to the 8492nd? We're seeing the traitors on the radar again.
There they are again.
This is Swordsman.
It's communal effort.
We just found them. So now I just shoot him down? Exactly.
He's not really our enemy.
He's armed with special weapons.
It's a signal light. Trust me. Bail out. He wants us to bail out?
What say we trust him then? Jeanette, you first.
Swordsman to Thunderhead. Splash 1.
Tracked on radar.
Kill confirmed. Just one left.
The other Marcus gets his... Yeah, Snow. Swordsman. Yeah, the first Marcus.
I do not see
As opposed to Marcus Lampert, aka Shamrock.
image faded from radar. All planes destroyed. You'd better give me a medal for this later.
And thus the demon was killed, or felled by the hallowed saber.
Goblin, we have found the floating remains of the destroyed aircraft in the water. I don't see any of the crew. It looks like they couldn't eject and sank with their planes. Roger, Sea Goblin. Return to base. All right, let's go. We've got a new home waiting for you.
planes from the Sand Island detachment were shot down by naval jets from the carrier Kestrel. Likewise, all of the pilots are confirmed dead.
I find it hilarious that the same briefing guy from Sand Island apparently defects and joins us on the Kestrel and later gets promoted to the LRSSG. Because it's the same voice actor for all of it. You ever reach it, you really have to think about how she reacts to this.
Captain Anderson, the man who commanded the aircraft carrier Kestrel and kept her afloat through countless battles.
Your take on Blaze's fandom heresy? Oh my. That sounds spicy. What, do you think he's Cypher or something?
However, since this war began, this ship hadn't taken a single hit from enemy forces.
This ship may be unharmed, but it pains me to see fewer and fewer pilots coming back every time we launch them out on combat sorties. Now the only pilot left is Captain Snow, the squad leader.
I was like, okay.
Nobody wants an aircraft.
Yeah, that would be considered heresy by a lot of people.
Just sitting idle here.
At the end of the last war, I was assigned
Most notably the game itself, since they give him
my own country.
male pronouns.
When I refused and went AWOL, it was Captain Bartlett who took me in. His nickname was also Kid back then. He was a strange man. 15 years since the war, and he never got promoted once.
The war 15 years ago.
In my country, there was a group called the Gray Men. Unlikely to still be around today. To them,
That water has got to be freezing.
and for the past 15 years, Bartlett's protected me from it.
How is that duck not caring?
Speaking of which, you don't think the Gray Men are involved
Ducks
in
are
the
invincible
disappearance
little
of President
creatures.
Carling, do you?
I've got an intelligence-gathering vessel in my fleet, the Andromeda, that's capable of intercepting all forms of communications. Recently, it picked up a secret message transmitted in Belkan. That, Colonel, is why I called all of you here.
All this intense flying's tough on an old body. From here on out, it's their time to shine. But what'll we do about planes?
We've captured a ship trying to smuggle aircraft from a South Belkan company into Yuktobania. Plenty of planes to choose from.
Convenient. Ancient walls.
All right. If there aren't any objections, then I'll take command of this air operation.
Plot, the great enemy of
Launching
logic.
a rescue operation for the President of Osea within the Principality of Belka. The communications intelligence ship Andromeda received information that President Carling is being held.
Okay, I'm gonna say,
The location
even
is
though
an old castle positioned on the
I
southern
rank
tip of
Ace 5
the
lower on the
Belka
tier
and
list
North Osea.
compared to other Ace Combat games,
Helicopter squadron will handle the direct
this is
rescue.
probably the best
After
briefing
securing
music
the area,
ever.
A helicopter will descend on the castle and drop our infiltrating rescue squad. It
I
will
love
station
this
keep in
briefing
the air
song.
while the rescue is taking place on the ground and in the castle. Your mission is to provide air support for the Sea Goblins rescue operation and destroy any opposing enemy forces. Choose an aircraft for the mission from the Kestrel's carrier jets and prepare to launch.
Now, why do we have to choose from the carrier jets when theoretically, we have a ship that has all the planes. Or is it that they haven't set up the ground landing strip yet? All right. Have to pick a naval aircraft. Well, we're doing an anti-ground mission. There's really only one that's the best anti-ground aircraft. And that is the F-35 in this game. Captain, sir, we're not ready for carrier operations. We're in the Air Force. Oh, is that so? Snow, rate these nuggets. I mean, technically, War Dog never finished flight training. We never officially graduated. We got field promoted.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot. Captain, which plane should I use? We're launching with this formation then?
War Dog, launch.
And Archer never even made it past basic flight school. He had a baptism of fire. Out of all of us, Swordsman's the only one that actually, you know, had a combat experience. Apparently in the Japanese, Snow isn't a captain in the Navy. He is a second naval lieutenant, which is the equivalent of an Air Force captain. But it got mistranslated, so he's a naval captain, which is effectively the rank of colonel.
Check catapults. Raise the barriers. Blaze, you are cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, I think he was lieutenant junior grade. Yeah. Come on.
Please, altitude restrictions canceled. Return.
Jeez, how long do I have to go for? Also, after this mission, we'll start going with the Rosbreeze colors.
It's been a long time since I've flown in formation.
Back in the first battle after the war began, Chopper, that is, Captain Davenport, told me you yelled at him for getting in your way. I was still sitting reserve back then.
Do you read me? You guys should have sight of the castle by now. Sea Goblin's gonna descend for an insertion. So can you take out the air defense batteries for them?
No.
If they can't get to the castle, this operation will be pointless. I'm counting on you. This is Sea Goblin. Is Captain Douglas there?
Yeah. Your team rescued me from that mountain.
You know, for a radioactive wasteland, this seems pretty populated.
Transfer here. Let me know. Hey, what happened to that Overmount? He's real quiet today.
He's not here.
Falcon government must have been so confused by this. Oh, wait, that's right, they died.
All anti-aircraft fire
This
suppressed.
is strange emotion.
We'll continue protecting the helicopter and infiltration forces.
This wasn't the Belkin capital. This is an old castle.
You guys drop first and take up an overwatch position of the area.
I hope the president is all right. Roger, let me take care of this.
Dinsmark is still there. I don't know. I don't want to say it's a thriving city, but remember, there are no Belkans in Wings. Belkans are still there. Schroeder's a Belkan. There are plenty of Belkans on Tyler Island. Tabloid's a Belkan. They're just a shadow of their former selves. It's a stupid decision. I would like to ignore it because that's not how nukes work. I mean, even in real life, countries have been nuked before, specifically Japan, and they're recovered. Which explicitly why it's a stupid decision.
Hey, we got a line back here. Hurry up and jump. Hurry up and get going before I start shooting somebody.
Besides, in Zero, we see plenty of Belkan aces in their interviews in Belkan territory.
An enemy ground force unit is mobilizing reinforcements. Roger. Intercept the reinforcements and keep them from getting in the fight. I'm counting on you. Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Oh yeah, the ever-respawning gunboat. Jesus Christ. They would know better.
This is Kublai.
Yeah.
Proceed with infiltration of the castle.
Although, to be fair, Japan had help. The U.S. did fix what they broke. I'm not so sure Ostia returned the favor.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed. Feels like we're playing hide and seek or something. We're getting an unfriendly welcome from outside the castle too. Grizzlies, can you show them some of the same?
Sure, why not?
Thanks. Teach them that it's
Play the yeah. That's why I like Ameria better. Because it's implied that after the Onion War, Ameria helped rebuild Estevakia. Despite the fact that they didn't really do anything, they didn't need to.
We have to stop them, or our team will be in danger. I've got multiple hits on my radar. Enemy aircraft inbound.
Fighter jets? Oh, tell me they got their own fighter jets too.
They did if you pay attention to fluff.
Guess they used the money from Osea and Yuktabania to supply their own forces.
Did rebuild or did have a reason to? Oh yeah, that. I did read that, and I also read that once they found out that their humanitarian aid was being used to fuel the Civil War, they stopped the aid immediately.
Damn it! Is the president still safe? Damn it! We can't provide any cover for them from here. I got my hands full just trying to get them off my tail. Reinforcements, they're gonna get away.
Yeah, I got in an argument with somebody on I think Acepedia about, or the Acepedia Discord server, about whether or not Ameria was guilty of any war crimes, and they brought that argument up. Like, no, Ameria, as soon as they figured out what was going on, they cut the LUF off completely. Too bad none of the carrier planes have bombs.
Our forces inside the castle will be in danger.
From what I'm hearing on the radio, it seems like they're in trouble.
Closest it gets is the division you pounded us early in the game that are in retreat. You got to be a little bit more specific about which company we pound to dust, because there's a lot of them.
Enemy fighters acquired. Moving to intercept. We have to lure them over here. We can't let them go after the helicopter.
Shit.
Watch your surroundings. Keep an eye on your blind spot.
Very nice, Captain Snow.
If you're talking about the mission update to Sipley Field, we blew up a supply dump.
Captain Snow, requesting support.
First big battle, field battle. So, Sipley Field. Okay. Yeah, the mission update, they weren't retreating, that was a supply dump. Their forward operating base, and we just blew it the fuck up. Oh yeah, it's very legal.
Amazing as always, Captain. We've broken into the command post. This is the enemy's nerve center. Whatever you do, don't shoot the president by accident. We can't protect this area any longer.
You want the war crime doers in the Onion War, Estevakia called and waved. Yeah, they did. Although I wouldn't call Estevakia the most evil country in Strange Reel. I'd say that honor either goes to Belka or Laysath.
Where's the president?
He's right here beside me.
Roger.
We're going to destroy the wall and get the infiltration team out of there. Got it? The area to be destroyed is displayed on your HUD. Aim carefully.
Garrison's been hit.
Yeah, I always read Estevakia as desperate as hell.
I feel like we've been lined up against the wall for our own execution.
And manipulated by the so-called generals.
Here, break down this wall. Hey, did you tear that wall down yet? Keep firing. Don't give the enemy a sense of advantage. Fox 2.
That almost fell on top of me. We can get out through that hole. Run! The president has escaped. He's been taken by the enemy. The enemy's escaping out of the castle. All the remaining teams over there now. If we let the president escape, it's all over.
Hurry! We'll cover you.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Fucking Burkett.
10, Fox 2.
Archer, Fox 2.
Come on, get us out of here in one piece. Get the wounded on board first! Don't worry about us. Just take care of the president.
The president's strapped in. We didn't leave anything behind, right? Hurry up and leave the area. The enemy's gonna be here any moment.
Meteor 7, missile behind you.
Nice kill, Captain.
Hurry, it's getting away. I can't attack it. The escorts are in the way. We have the president in our sights. Do something.
Cross got on the bot kill.
We'll take on the enemy planes.
Shit.
Defenseless in the air. We're counting on you.
Fuck you, Sidewinders.
Are you there too?
What the? The sky's swarming with enemy planes.
Leave the bandits to our fighters. Just keep flying.
I'm not gonna go after that gunboat. Oh. I understand, Cross.
Let me take a look at that wounded soldier. I'm all right. Take care of him first.
This is Clerical. We took 2 or 3 hits, but I think we're still airworthy.
Fox 2. All right, one down.
We're all right. We're gonna make it. Come on, get there.
There's gotta be more. There's...
You dodged it!
We managed to make it out of there. Mission accomplished.
Hey, could somebody get that Belkin off my tail?
Your voice sounds familiar. Are you?
Yeah.
I thought so. Looks like I owe you another one. Blaze, begin carrier landing checks. You are cleared to land.
Why do they start me up so high and so far? We'll take 2 medals of honor. Yeah, Mr. Cargo, I get that you're grateful and all, but I need gratitude that can that I can wear on my chest that's shiny. So I'll take 2 medals of honor, please.
Fast. Slow down. You're on the money. Perfect, Blaze. Stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
Mission accomplished. President Harling was...
Hey, Rank, what the... Are you telling me I need to kill that gunboat after all?
His condition is
God
good.
damn it.
When we got word of the president's return and ran up to the bridge, he was smiling and chatting with Pops and
You need to kill the immortal gunboat.
Apparently, he spent his days confined in the old castle, looking at the 7 Ground Zero craters right out his window, which served as the border between the 2 countries of North and South Belka. In the end, the Osean army couldn't take the Yuktobanian capital, and the war began to bog down. For Belka, who challenged the world to battle, but were crushed by the twin powers of Osea and Yuktobania, there could be no sweeter revenge. They had created the hatred between the 2 countries, hoping that the war would eventually exhaust them both. The military officials on both sides were playing right into their hands. The intelligence vessel continued to intercept the Yuktobanian army's communications. One message from Air Force Traffic Control contained a string of mysterious numbers. Latitude, longitude, a date and time, and one more set of numbers. The president had the answer.
Well, how about that? These are the numbers of votes I won in my presidential elections. Huh.
Can't wait to
This
watch
is
that
the
man
first
die.
time
I'll
I
give
won,
for
and
19
here's the
years.
number from the election 2 years ago.
Do not fight Osea and
This
Yuktobania. You
message
get
is meant for
Osea and Yuktobania to fight one another. Yep.
The coordinates marked a location within North Belkan territory. The date was tomorrow. The squadron from Sand Island became the president's personal air fleet, even as the official reports continued to state that they were shot down and killed. This was their new emblem.
And from here on out, we will use the Rosgrease skin. That had to be an interesting post-war getting their records unfucked. Why do you think it took 10 years for them to classify them? You're dead. I am literally standing right in front of you. Really? Black and white? You didn't have a color camera back then. He left it at Sand Island. It's too heavy to bring. He only had his backup black and white.
In order to obtain photographs of the enemy complex. After deciphering the code we received earlier, we've learned that the mining facility in the forest area northwest of Belka is active.
It's not bad excuse. I just came up with the top of my head.
Been spread across the entire forest. To reduce the probability of enemy detection, this mission will be carried out by a single aircraft. Try to approach the target under complete electronic silence, evading radar and passive search techniques. Flying at low altitude is an effective method of delaying or denying enemy detection.
Maybe 2010, but the game came out in like 2005.
Arriving in the mission area. The CIC will monitor you from a support camera. Concentrate on slipping through the enemy radar net first. Your plane in this mission will be completely stripped of weaponry. Instead, it will be equipped with the necessary visual reconnaissance equipment. There is a chance you may encounter the enemy, but your recon mission always takes top priority. Once you take the photos, egress from the target area and return through the enemy defenses as directed.
All right.
Rosgrease, launch!
Blaze, how you feeling? Solo flights can be real lonely, but that's what flying's all about, really. Take a look at your search radar. The enemy's radar range is marked out by those circles. Make sure you don't enter any of those circles, and fly to the east. The enemy radar's coverage area is small.
So that's the plane from Bob saying the XO2s of Marvel.
Anyway, the enemy's radar coverage areas will be displayed on your search radar, so keep your eyes on it. This is strictly a recon mission, so you will be unarmed. So unfortunately, you won't be able to destroy the enemy radar. Sorry. Maintain radio silence until you reach the destination. I'll then explain the target and how to photograph it. Got it?
No.
Please, Blaze, we really need you to concentrate on reaching the target without being detected. We'll go into radio silence in a moment. Hang in there till the next transmission.
Actually, we've got some lore on this. This is actually a Grunder-made Wyvern built for Yuktobania because the FCU stole the plans after Operation Katina from Free Erusia and sold it to Grunder so they could make it for them. I just looked it up on Acepedia. Gotta love the friction. Yep. Hence why it's the ground variant of it. Yep. In reality, I should be crashing and burning right now. Because of all those trees I'm flying right through. That's how you know we're in Belka. The trees aren't real. Yeah, the Wyvern ACZ is technically a time travel reward, just like the Falcon. That's something I forgot. Yeah. It's also why the CFA is a fighter in a 6, but everywhere else it's a multi-role. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh yeah, it should have been a multi-role. I think that's what they intended. But for some reason, A6, they labeled it as a fighter. And it counts towards the fighter-only medal. So getting that medal is fucking easy. Just use the Super MiG. You mean the Foxhound? I wanted something with more maneuverability.
With the mine entrance and the transport plane in the frame. The camera's triggered by the missile launch button. Press it to take a picture. Photo received. I see some 8492nd Squadron members. And some planes with the Yuktobanian Air Force mark on them.
Sovereign was saying she used the Super MiG for this mission. I'm assuming she means the Foxhound. The MiG-31. Indeed. I'm not a fan of it because it turns like a brick. Nope.
Nonsense. I know you can do it. Now hurry.
Foxhound.
This is just the evidence we need. Nice work.
Yeah, the SU-37 is good for this mission too. Imagine that. I know, it's an interceptor. But the Wyvern also has speed. Kill them with what? I have no weapons! Hello, Burkett. Welcome to Stern. I am still alive. Poking the fucking bear. Thank you, Starscream. See your Wyvern raising F-14B. Not fast enough. Trust me, I've done this with an F-14. The Wyvern's faster. Although I don't have any of the cannon runs archived on YouTube, so I might have to redo those.
Landing checks. You're cleared to land.
Okay, we can see. Yay.
To touchdown. 2 miles.
The hardest cannon run is Ace 5, without a doubt.
1 mile to touchdown.
Not saying the F-14 isn't a good aircraft. It is. It's just that the gameplay in this game makes it where it's annoying as hell.
The recon mission in the mining facility was a success.
To be honest, the easiest cannon run might actually be Ace 4. Because you get the fucking Raptor.
We will continue to analyze the photographs you took.
And that was back when the guided bomb was actually good. But if you're in Europe, you canonically use their fall, which makes it easier somehow. I'm not in Europe! I'm in America! So the cover of mine is an F-14! But when I redo Ace 5's cannon run, it's not going to be a one plane run, it's going to be a one family run. So all the F-14s are considered cannon.
Hidden in the mine are about to be retrieved and deployed to the 2 aggressor squadrons in Osea and Yuktobania. The President has made his decision. Destroy the entrance to the mine before the next nuclear weapon is removed from the shaft, and bury those weapons of evil inside for good.
Volcano. As soon as they make a Ace Combat game with the Rafale as the cannon aircraft.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot. Captain, which plane should I use? Is this the formation you want?
I'm not doing that. I hate Nuzlocks. I have done RNG streams where as soon as I use a plane for a mission, I can't use it again. So I guess I've done a Nuzlocke on Ace Combat before.
Blaze, you are cleared for takeoff.
Bring that back. I mean, it's been old enough, I might be able to revisit that. Oh, that's going to be a bitch in A7 because of all the aircraft there.
Planes, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Today will be easy since we don't have to worry about any radar. Right, Captain? I'm sorry, I should know.
Imagine that crashing somewhere in the first formation. I mean, no. Because even in a Nuzlocke on Pokemon, if you don't have another Pokemon and your starter dies in the first battle, it's not game over. Because that'd just be impossible to win.
I'm sick of seeing all this hatred everywhere we go. We can't let those nukes reach the battlefield and fuel more hate. I won't let it happen.
How you doing, Blaze? I tell you, always find a perfect formation with your comrades. In the past, I flew alone to do battle against my own country. Look at you. You've got all your friends here. Don't you think so?
Not all of them.
Enemy plane spotted. All units prepare for air-to-air combat. Roger, Meteor 2. I see them over here too.
No, don't shoot me. I will shoot down any Birkin I see. Cursed asymmetry. Heresy.
To tell you the truth, the thought of nuclear weapons just terrifies me.
Now, I love the S-32.
Yes, I hope we make it in time.
Oi. Oi, oi, oi. Like, I used the S-32 on the journey home. Mission 17. Because it's a really good dogfighter in this game.
I've never liked being
That's the radiation.
Is that the same guy from yesterday? Stay sharp. They aren't here to spy on us this time. More enemy planes approaching the storage facility.
Yeah, I don't like Nuzlocks. I've never done a Nuzlocke myself on Pokemon. I mean, if you guys want to do it, if anyone else wants to do a Nuzlocke, that's your prerogative, but
Over the target area.
The Grabok are already gone.
They must have already taken away some of the nukes.
Maybe we were too late. Let's destroy the mine entrance anyway. You see that rock bed above the entrance? Shoot it back. Probably won't be able to bring it down in one shot. Keep on attacking until it crumbles. Understand?
you need to hit the milestone of 100 clears in Ace Combat 6. You'll get there eventually.
These guys managed to shake off the Grabok planes. Be careful. Anything at the bedrock? Are they trying to make it collapse? Don't worry. The Grabok flight is already airlifted the cargo.
So the nuclear weapons were lying there dormant for 15 years.
My plane's up there. Be careful.
Uh,
Did the Grabok guys manage to leave the area?
You have your Nosferatu? Nice.
Captain, on fire on the rock bed up above.
The nukes won't blow up if we shoot them, right?
I hope you enjoy the Nosferatu. It is my favorite plane ever, especially the A6 version. In my opinion, the A6 Nosferatu is the single most powerful aircraft in the entire franchise of Ace Combat. Yes, she is unnerfed in A6.
Enemy plane on Meteor 5's tail. Cover him.
The Falcon is a great plane.
Fox 2. All right, missile evaded. Man, that
The Morgan's also a good one, especially in Zero. Back when the burst missiles could clear a map.
Fox 2.
XFT 27's, for its time, is definitely a super weapon, or super plane. Although I feel like the superness of it is a little bit muted later, the further you get into the series. I mean, by the time of Ace X, it's a high-tier aircraft, but I wouldn't call it a super aircraft. Oh, and Legacy, it sucks. The XFA in Legacy is too maneuverable for its own good.
Enemy plane has been down. Sam confirmed destroy. Fox 2.
You did okay. Yeah.
I'm being radar scanned. Where's it coming from?
Fox 2. Missile hit. All right, one down.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Missile 5. Break. Missile. Missile. Russell 2 eject.
No, not Sam. How will Frodo get the ring to Mordor? Wait, what? Was there an NPC or a Belkin named Sam? Oh, I get it. Service to air missile. I get it now. Took me a bit, but I got it.
We'll take care of that later. Right now, we have to seal
Make me pass his face. You gotta keep in mind that I don't really completely pay attention to what the wingmen say.
Nice kill, Blaze. Fox 2, Fox 2. Missile hit.
You read the transcripts.
Year 12 here. I can't control the aircraft. Fox 2, Fox 2. Enemy plane shut down. Blaze, you're out of special weapons ammunition.
It's starting to fall apart.
This place is history. Retreat. Roger. Retreat. I don't know if I can evade this one.
Just a little bit more and we'll destroy it.
Fox 2. Missile hit.
Edge Fox 2! They're firing!
Sam, confirmed destroyed.
Yeah,
Good kill.
just how tough that rock bed is. There we go.
Rock bed destroyed. That cave will never be opened again.
We finally sealed in those nukes.
But there are more Belkin nukes out there.
Laughs, and that's not how digging works. I was thinking the same thing. It's like, if somebody really wanted them, they could still get them.
Mission accomplished. Thanks to that rock avalanche, the mine entrance is now sealed off, and the tactical nukes have been removed as a threat to the world.
For a year, maybe.
Track of the nukes they already removed, but it is certain that the weapons sealed in the mine shaft will never be deployed.
Until Ace Combat 8. Or who knows? Maybe Osea got those nukes out after the Circum-Pacific War. Until someone finds a diamond shovel and digs straight down. Yes! Minecraft philosophy. There's no doubt that Osea at least dug up some of those nukes up there. I mean, yeah. Well, where is Mount Shrim? Is that in South Belka or Nord Belka? The same map is used in Zero. Exactly. Yes.
We've intercepted another mysterious radio transmission. This time it specifies a location within Yuktobania. It's probably... Well, this is just a hunch on my part, but I bet that's where the nuclear weapons...
Okay, so it's just north
There's another set of numbers.
of...
This time it's a radio frequency.
Next mission is a reconnaissance
the Waldrake
flight
Mountains.
over
So
the
it's
islands of Yuktobania,
technically in
placed astride
Belka,
the unidentified radio
but
transmission.
just north
Islands are completely
of
covered by the Yuktobania air
North Osea.
defense system, so the only safe place to fly is within.
So theoretically, it's within range of Osea getting to it.
Reach the target area. Once you're there, set your radio channel to the directed frequency and begin.
Oh, this mission.
You will
Fuck
be
this
engaged
mission.
by local Yuktobanian forces, and depending on the contents of the transmission, you may also find yourself engaging in other combat as well. You are permitted to fight the enemy as necessary, but you must try to keep your altitude below the rim of the canyon.
I mean, it's not alright, because typhoons will be shooting at you, and you can't shoot back. I'm not taking the Hawk. This isn't chat decides. I don't have a problem with canyon runs. I have a problem with canyon runs where I can't go over to shoot down people that are shooting me. And for some reason, my wingman's AI don't work.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot. Captain, which plane should I use? We're launching with this formation then? Rosgrees, launch!
Wow, it's true, they've come.
Also, the canyon isn't that deep.
Intercepting enemy alert signals as well. Can you hear this?
It's like I have 4 of each, Recton.
A great number of students and intellectuals are staging a resistance against the military government of Yuktobania.
And I've got all the skins, including the blue one for the Falcon.
It's just like he said.
It was painful to do, but I did it.
We received contact from an apparent
How? I forgot.
that seized and captured
I think it's get all the...
nuclear weapons. Intelligence believes that it's one of the nukes
Hold
taken
on.
from the mine before
Let me
we
look it
sealed
up.
off on the 12th. Furthermore, our radar has detected numerous enemy fighters entering the canyon and flying towards the local airspace. The force includes Yuktobanian fighters and armed helicopters. Their mission is most likely to destroy the Resistance's hideout. The enemy fighters are spread out throughout the canyon. So we
Unlocked by
believe that
completing all
Yuktobanians
32
still
missions
don't
on
have the
expert
exact
difficulty,
location
regardless of
the
clear
hideout.
ranks.
Destroy the enemy forces before they can
That's how you get the blue
find
one.
and wipe out the Resistance. As mentioned previously, the local space is blanketed by Yuktobania's air defense system.
And how I did that was...
Whatever you do, don't fly above the rim of the
I
canyon.
did do it on expert, and then I did it on ace for stream, because apparently y'all love my suffering.
A physics graduate student from Yuktobania Central University is currently dismantling the nuclear bomb so that it can never be...
The Razgrees flanker looks great, but technically this is the Terminator. But personally, I love the Strigan more than the Razgrees. It's a bit more red. You feed on your tears.
It's closing in on us. Flying here is nearly impossible, don't you think so? And on top of that, the airspace above us is under their control. Look out! The enemy's locked on you!
Yeah, no shit.
We're now dismantling the nuclear bomb. This is a pretty tiny bomb.
The missile alert kind of clued me into that.
Wipe out an entire city.
Yeah, who would ever stream for fun? Streamers are not to suffer. What do they stream for anyway?
If all they have are helicopters, then we can take them on.
They have fucking typhoons.
Someone who knows us? Could it be?
Let's start with that cave. Going on my signal.
This is on the PS... Technically the PS5. But, yeah, this is the A7 pre-order bonus that I'm playing on right now.
I just heard another jet engine. Are you managing
I
to
kind
get
of
outside and-
kind of would have rather they did 0, but
That's great. We
oh
better do
well.
our best too.
I understand why they did 5. It would make the most sense.
This is Special Forces. There's no one here. I'm just praying they don't blow up that thing by accident.
It's powering up the trigger circuit. What? You mean it's gonna? Oh, no, never mind. It's fine. We shut it off. Oh, okay.
Me for playing PW Merc around and trying to fight fair like yeah, never fight fair. Especially if you're a mercenary.
By an enemy attack, will it?
If they raid this room, it's all over for us.
HQ to all Variag squads, report. Nothing yet. Every place we searched was empty. This is Variag 2. Our squads are being cut off from each other. We have the terrain advantage. Don't rush. The ceiling just collapsed. The passageway is blocked. There they are. They're shooting and
He who fights fair in a fight to the death is the one who will die. Pretty much. I don't think I said those words exactly, but I know I said something along those lines.
take it off. Right.
I don't either. I don't blame you. That was a while ago. Yeah, God, come on.
These are all the tools I have. They're all we've got.
Fucking typhoons, get off my tail!
Do you have any experience handling explosives?
The best we've ever managed was making Molotov cocktails.
Are you sure you're okay?
Sure, I'll have it all figured out. In theory, anyway.
Watch out! My hand's slipping! It's gonna drop!
Only fools and losers fight fairly.
We're okay.
That's one of the main reasons why I don't think Cypher will ever become canonically a knight. Because I don't think he would fight fair.
This is Omnir 2. You sure it's them? This is Omnir.
My canon Cypher starts off as a merc and then becomes a soldier.
You're kidding. They all sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Didn't the guys from Grabot tell you that? We'll find out if they're ghosts or not when we take them on in combat.
Enemy aircraft. The guys from the surveillance photo.
Be careful. Remember what Pop said. These
The
guys
war
are
helps him
dangerous.
find his soul again.
Omnir fighters. So they're the Yukon aggressors? Damn it, of all the places. I feel like they're hunting us like animals.
I mean, it's a war.
I'm going after the enemy lead plane. This isn't like those guys. What's keeping them?
Well, that dive in the can totally works with the laws of physics. What are physics in Strange Reel? Really?
They aren't Osean military planes. The emblem's different. Whoever they are your typical pilots, that's for sure. Look, the enemy's running down Ovnir. There's only one squadron I know that can shoot down Ovnir.
Yeah, come
I
on.
was just thinking the same thing. Rosgrease. Ovnir squadron, flying through the
So you kill them. I feel like they're hunting us like animals. So you kill them like animals. Kill and be killed, Grim.
obstacles to our flight observed.
No obstacles, huh? What do you call me?
Turn back! You're the demons of Rosgrease? Then we're going to turn this place into a demon's graveyard.
You're dead. Good luck.
All Omnir fighters shot down. Looks like the other enemy force is bugged out on us, too.
All right.
We've dismantled the bomb. Did you fend off the enemy forces for us?
No, we didn't.
We're going into the ocean.
I know this has been a shorter stream, but it's already 8 o'clock for me, and I have work tomorrow, so
Please protect us until we
after this mission, we're gonna call it.
But what about... Don't be surprised, but our ship, it's a submarine. There's nothing we can't get our hands
Then it's not a ship, it's a boat.
on. We have a lot of allies.
All right. But who told you that we'd definitely be coming for you?
Jesus, Edge, hold on.
I don't know his name. But it
You're
was
obsessed.
Captain. I'll read it. It says, "Hey kid, I hear you're
Who's supposedly civilians? War Dog or the Resistance?
Do you get it?
Yes, perfectly.
Oh, yeah. That is an old-ass submarine. I think that's a diesel sub.
Mission accomplished. The information we obtained, as well as the physical damage we caused.
Oh, after the mission accomplished prompt, you can fly above the camp. Ooh, nice.
There appears to be a highly organized resistance force acting against the
It's the lake in the mountains. Let's ignore that part.
which Yukon was safely dismantled by the resistance.
All right, so this will be the last mission for tonight because it's after 8 o'clock and I have to work in the morning. And by in the morning, I mean 4 o'clock in the morning. No, we are not doing Whitebird Part 2. But hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I will be able to or not. Saturday morning, we will continue the A7 Ace X crossover. Literally heralding 4 a.m. in the future. But when we come back to this, we'll finish up the campaign, starting with Whitebird Part 2, and we'll head all the way through the Unsung War. And still trying to get schedules to work with both Floof and Sen, so we can get Baldur's Gate 3 stream. But yeah. But with that, yes, Cross, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to be sleeping, or going to go to bed here in like 15 minutes. But take care, everyone, and I will see you when I see you. Good night.